I think it's doing quite fine. That's a lot of rehab by Jamal Charles. The second time it's happened to him, once in college, once in the NFL, and he still looks like the same old great Jamal Charles in the open field.
Not his career long, though. That was 91 yards back in 2012. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The new acquisition, Martellus Bennett, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's got time. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. Chip Kelly trying to push the envelope here, but it doesn't pan out. And the Panthers will get the foot. They come up in an offset eye. Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Wilson on the move to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
On 1st down, this is Forte. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now a 20th carry here for Jamal Charles. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to speed things up here. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He's back to throw, and it's caught. Touchdown. Martellus Bennett from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Wilson going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Back to throw. A dump off here to Stewart. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down Panthers. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Newton. He hits Stewart in the flat. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Newton to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Terrell Suggs, in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit, but, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree, all right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Well, recent memory, the Panthers have made uptown Charlotte a very tough place to come into and get a victory, but they were able to get that done in this one. Not an easy task.
And their sprint to the
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to MUT.
play action here on first down. Caught left side, Bennett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down carry here for Charles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
A big 30-yard play on 3rd. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Drops it underneath to Forte. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Matt Forte, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Looking to get the ground game going with Stewart. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now Stewart on first down. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Can't love everything about that run, except for maybe a couple of things. You got to wonder, do you fight a little harder to get into the end zone instead of going out at the 2-yard line? And I know one thing. The fantasy football guys, they are not too happy that he went out of bounds there instead of trying to get into the end zone.
Running it here, Artis Payne. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cameron Artis Payne. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And now back out comes the offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. A dump off to Forte. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Second half starts with a run by Jamal Charles. And he cuts it back left. And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll give them the 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he's brought down. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a 1st down. This is Charles. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Sanders has it over the middle. And all the way in for the touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 30 yards. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. On 1st down, it's Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Newton gives off to Stewart. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on the play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the 1st.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's Stewart, and he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Here's Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Taking him down is a veteran, Darrelle Revis. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Curtis Payne. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Caught left side, Bennett. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. And we're back now in Charlotte, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Forte. And he's got some space here. And a cutback right sideline. A big play there on the ground by Forte. And even 50 yards on the ground. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Wilson steps away. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. To throw is Wilson. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Chip Kelly, well, he's known for never shying away from taking a chance, and his guys are going here on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Charles the low setback. They go play action here on first down. And some space here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. On the counter, it's Charles. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
He's got time in the pocket. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Charles Johnson in there to drop it for a 4-yard. They come up in an offset eye. Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's 3rd and short.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On the run, it's Charles. Room here to run. And a cut to the left sideline. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 38 yards.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 3-time All-Pro, Luke Kuechly, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a time out by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one. Carry here for their fullback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there. Handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the 2nd level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll get 23 yards there. And that enables them to also pick up the 1st.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Charles. And some room to roam now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here. Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The penalty is declined.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ted Ginn. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. And that was a nice play by the defense, and it is tough to be an offensive lineman nowadays, especially if you're dealing with how the defensive tackles have evolved. Their quickness, their agility, their speed has changed the big guys in the middle, the center, and the offensive guards. Formerly, they were just power players. Now they have to be light on their feet as well to keep up with the speed of the defensive players.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart, and it's 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it, and they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Charles, the low setback. They'll get the football here. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
You almost hear the wheels turning all the way up here. Do I go out of bounds? Do I put my head down and try and gain additional yardage? In this situation, I probably would have put my head down and just tried to get upfield. Going out of bounds did them no good, and they lost additional yardage.
And he finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Three quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Carry now for Jamal Charles. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you, you know. If people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure.
Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Stewart is the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Here's Newton now on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a third down. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Time for a break. We're back to They'll try and get the running game going with Jamal Charles. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, it's Charles. And the cutback to the sideline. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
A gain of 3, second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, Forte. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. They go play action now. Wilson. And incomplete here on third down. So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
And Stewart lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. 2nd down fumble. Now the offense needing to do something here on 3rd down.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
This interception.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, Wilson out to his left. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
But one thing that's confirmed is that Russell Wilson knows how to elude pressure, and he finds openings to throw the ball, and he does the same thing in running it. He lost about 300 yards from last season in his rushing total, but I think that's a good thing. People respect his running ability so much, it's opening up pass lanes for his team.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will stop right around the 25. First position. Charles the lone setback. They go play action here on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Charles Johnson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Wilson, buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offside. Defense. Still 7 yards.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Play action. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson, surveying the field. He's going to try and go deep again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They start on the ground. It's a Stewart on first. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play. Came across and knocked it away.
Sanders has it over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A throw he probably shouldn't have made. Roll. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They begin the drive with Charles. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Charles. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Paul Soliai in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Wilson. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Wilson. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He hits Beasley right side. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on second down. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 20 that time. And that'll set him up now 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. And they're moving on crossing routes. If you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Matt Forte, a great receiver out of the backfield, was the intended target. And it's 4th down.
And there was a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And he'll get it up to the 12.